And welcome everyone joining me right here on Zoom on this Monday. And welcome to all of you joining us wherever you are connecting. It's good to be together. As I always say, we are less than a minute from getting started, so please find your meditation posture and close your eyes. And as you connect to the breath, allow awareness to move through the body and relax, let go, release. Any tension, any stress, any muscle contraction that you may find. Especially making sure the belly rises and falls freely and fully and relaxing the muscles of the face. And then from there, bring awareness to observe exclusively the sensations of the breath as it touches the inner walls of our nose coming in and going out. And with every out breath, every mindful out breath, just allow yourself to be here. Let go of all that has happened today so far. Put aside any burden you've been carrying in your heart, in your mind, in your kinetic experience today. You can pick it up in half an hour. It's going to be here for sure. You don't have to worry about losing it, unfortunately. But now just simply be, simply breathe and delight in being alive. Just being alive. Stay right here as I call us into practice. Entering into meditation as always, chanting together the word shalom, thereby bringing into the practice energies of peace, wholeness, and harmony. And so if you want to chant with me, draw a breath now for shalom. And after the chant, we allow the body to recover the natural rhythm of its own breath. as we always meditate with natural breath, by which I mean not the kind of breathing that is patterned after what the mind thinks the body should be breathing. In fact, we step back and we just simply let the body find its own ground, find what it needs. And we just continue to relax. And just observe the breath naturally needed by the body. And you can check, maybe the breath is short, maybe it is long, maybe it is shallow, maybe it is deep, maybe it is quick, maybe it is really slow. You can just check. And as you are checking, see if you can tell whether the breath is coming mostly through the right nostril or the left. If it is coming mostly through one or the other, is it 70-30 you can feel? Is it 90-10 you can feel? Maybe one side is completely clogged. Or maybe you're 50-50. The breath is coming equally through both nostrils, coming in and going out. We just observe. The body is breathing however it needs to breathe. We just observe. We just notice. Breath as an object, not as subject. Not my breath, not me breathing. No, the body is breathing. And I just observe. I'm just aware. Breathing is a function of the body, not of I or me. Just like the heart beating is a function of the body, not of I or me. I don't beat my heart. And just like I don't beat my heart, I don't breathe my breath. And same thing for the thoughts. Thinking is a function of the mind. That is what the mind does. So I don't beat my heart. I don't digest my food. I don't breathe my breath. I don't think my thoughts. All these are physical function, body functions, mind functions, just happenings. I just observe. Just observe. So stay right here as awareness, as the observer. As I bring the angels to help us in our practice today, inviting Archangel Uriel, divine light or divine fire, to come and sit in front of us, bringing its light into our minds and hearts so we can stay alert and stay awake, making sure our spine is straight. We don't let the head fall forward. We keep it straight up. Uriel kindled the fire of curiosity that we might go a little deeper in our spelunking, spelunking into our moment-to-moment experience. On our left comes to sit Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the angel of discipline and steadfastness. Its name means divine strength or courage, giving us the courage to diligently and steadfastly remain glued to the object of meditation. Right now, observing the breath. Behind us sits Raphael, divine healing presence, bringing to our meditation patience as an attribute to cultivate. Patience with our practice, patience with ourselves. Finally, on our right comes to sit Archangel Michael, Michael, meaning who is like God. Michael whispers its name in our ear, keeping reminding us that it is you and me and everyone, everything, every being who is like God, a manifestation of the most holy, how the divine becomes, what the divine becomes. Michael brings to our practice, help us cultivate the attribute of equanimity, non-attachment, non-involvement, non-reactivity. Together, the angels speak a kavanah, an intention, that I might recognize awakened awareness now, for the greatest good of all. And the awakened awareness that needs to be recognized, because it only needs to be recognized, means that it's always already here, always already here. As the Kabbalists, and especially Isaac Luria, always say, awakened awareness is always already here, it is simply veiled. There is a klipa, there is a husk that hides it from our knowing. And the practice of meditation or the different practices of Kabbalah are there to help us tear that veil down. Awakened awareness is always already here. It is the awareness that knows it is not the thoughts, it is not the breath, it is not the body, it is not the emotions, it is not the desires. It is not the self that is constructed from the thoughts, the emotions, the desires, and the sensations, the physical sensations. What we call me, ourself, is just an aggregate of all these objects. And we identify with the husk that is made up of the thoughts, the emotions, the desires, and the sensations. Meditation helps us to create a little spaciousness where all those four components can be seen as objects, not subject. I can sense all the sensations, but what can be sensed is not that which senses. I can taste the breath coming in and going out. But what can be tasted is not the tester. Taster. I can know my emotions, I can know my desires. But what can be known isn't the knower. I can apprehend, I can see my thoughts. What can be apprehended is not the apprehender. What can be seen isn't the seer. But we identify with the husk, so much so that we can't see the seer, or we can't know the seer. It's like one of my teacher, I have quoted Muji before, who says, "You are a gift from God. Do not identify yourself with a wrapping paper." And yet we do. We identify ourselves, as Isaac Luria would say, with the husk, another way of saying the wrapping paper. We make believe we are the body, the emotions, the desires, the sensations, the thoughts, where in fact we are that which sees them, knows them, feels them. It's quite fascinating how the process goes. We ignore that which is feeling, sensing, and we identify with what is being felt, with the sensed, with the thought. We can see that the thoughts appear without a thinker. There is no thinker. There is just thinking. Thoughts without a thinker. All that I am describing is our moment to moment reality. Whether we recognize it or not, it is in fact reality. Thoughts without a thinker, emotions without a feeler, sensations without a sensor, or whatever. Language fails us. So rest as awareness. The breath is coming in, the breath is going out, and there is no one breathing. It is simply a function of the body. Just observe. Rest as awareness. And gently we let go of our practice. Taking a couple of mindful breaths, deeper breaths, perhaps to allow us to transition out of our meditation. Letting the body stretch if the body needs to do so. And once again, we'll close our session today with our Shalom chant. As always, dedicating our practice to all beings and praying that all beings might know Shalom, might know peace, might know harmony and wholeness in their minds, in their hearts, and in their lives. Modani, thank you all.
Modani.
Thank you.
Well, Danny, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Ronnie, thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Take care, everyone.